Hi, thank you for joining me today to our elegantly raw tidbits every weekday at this time on YouTube and on Twitch and on my Facebook page. So, are you aware of this new trend? It's a new culinary trend which I am aghast. I am absolutely shocked by it. I am feeling a lot of emotions which I am doing my best to deal with, but this is really huge for me because there is so much healing that we all need, and there is so much anguish and turmoil and so much sickness on a cellular level that people are experiencing, and many of them are being told to take drugs which only mask the symptoms and then exacerbate it afterwards. And one of the most healing foods that we have, which is or true medicine, is the watermelon. And do you know that it's been bastardized right now? As a professional chef, I actually went and trained to be a living foods plant-based chef. I did not go to regular chef school because I could not stand the idea of being around much as touching carcass and dead animals and dairy and things like that, and definitely not eggs. And so I'm glad I went there, but I'm finding that a lot of chefs, professional chefs, are now coming up with this new rage, this new culinary craze. And that is to take a watermelon, a beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, succulent, watery, juicy watermelon, and grill it. So they're cutting them up just like how we cut our watermelons, just like this, and just like this. This is one of the most rehydrating things we can have, and our cells, oh my gosh, they just drink this in, and they need it so badly in this form. But instead, see, you know what, it is so juicy that I'm actually having to wipe my hands just from touching the skin of it. That's how juicy it is. But this is what they're doing. They are changing it into this. They are grilling watermelon. So now this becomes this, or this. Now keep looking and you'll see the more that I go, the more it looks like steak. They're trying to make it look like animal flesh. Do you see that? Look how dead that is. This has been smothered with honey, and it has been smothered with, actually the recipe is pretty obnoxious. The recipe calls for macadamia nuts, and it calls for honey and balsamic vinegar, and it calls for pepper and olive oil, olive oil on watermelon, and it calls for feta, crumbled feta cheese. I am absolutely shocked. I cannot begin to tell you what this put me into a tailspin. And people are loving it. And they're hailing it as the brand new delicious thing. Please be aware of this, because there is so much unbelievable sickness going around, and there is so much bastardization and poisoning of our food supply. It's not enough that we have glyphosate and we have Roundup and we have all of these pesticides, fungicides and herbicides being thrown into the soil, and we're breathing it in. It's everywhere. It's on the grass where you walk on. It's not that I believe it that we should have grasses on our lawns with grass, but that's another topic, and we will address that topic another day. But to take this, one of the most healing, precious things we need in an age where most people are dehydrated, where there's a lot of water droughts right now, where we don't have enough water, and to take something like this and turn it into this is, to me, really shocking. Look at how much damage it's caused. Look at that blackened part. By the way, that's being celebrated, that blackened part. Look at this. Do you see the honey right to the right of that, beside it? So we're taking the most beautiful, putting it on that horrible grill. Look at that grill. Unbelievable. And then you see those little sprouts? The sprouts are also being grilled. Just to make something like this, that looks just like meat, but it's just the new thing, so that they can sell more to people, and people will feel excited, something new. You don't need anything new. Nature gave us everything that we need. Nature gave us everything that we need for healing and for vibrancy and for vibrant health and for deliciousness. And so this is now being called delicious if you grill it. So that's the newest thing. Not only is it already a problem just grilling, what it's doing to the environment, not to mention the carcinogenic fumes, but it's also what they're grilling as well. So people have not been satisfied enough with taking animals, slaughtering them and grilling them, but now they went to vegetables. Now vegetables are not enough. Now they're gone to the fruits. And by the way, the same thing is happening with pineapple, and the same thing is happening with other fruits. So what's the point of having a fruit if you're going to kill everything about it that is healing and vibrant and that makes it a fruit? So everything is being substandardized into one thing, to look like steak. Please join me in putting a stop to this. I am begging of you. Please help me. I cannot do this by myself. Please help me tell restaurants no. Please help me tell chefs no. Please, please, please get the word out. Send this out to as many people as you can so people know what is happening to our beautiful, stunningly gorgeous watermelons and the rest of our fruit kingdom. We need these fruits to thrive. We need to stop surviving and being depleted and exhausted and tired. We need to take our lives back and our power back. So please join me, won't you? And we'll keep discussing this. I'd like you to join me for discussions on this. So if you would like to subscribe, please, the button is below, the subscribe button, and make sure you press the notification button as well so that you will get notified when we're doing this. So I look forward to seeing you all in our next elegantly raw tidbits. Sorry to have been the conveyor of such horrendous news today, but we need to put a stop to this. So thank you. I look forward to seeing you.